Hello, friends. Oh my goodness. It has seriously been so long since I filmed a video, and I feel like I say that a lot these days. It's been like a month since I've last posted. Dang, that's not good. Guys, honestly, I have been... And also, sorry for the lighting, the weirdness. Right now I know I'm kind of in a different place. I'll explain everything. This is kind of just like a lazy night. I am exhausted, but I need to film a video because I feel like I'm not even a YouTuber anymore because I have not been filming at all. Like, it hasn't even crossed my mind to film, which is so bad. So I was like, you know what? Let me just freaking do it. So I'm here. I'm filming a video. I'm not even really sure what I'm gonna film yet because, like, I don't know. The last time I posted a video, I wasn't even talking to you guys. So it's like, it's been so long since I've actually sat down and like talked to the camera or to you, whatever. So yeah, I kind of missed it and I wanted to, like, you know, do it again. So today, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I think maybe I'm just gonna like share some of my my favorites and give you guys a little bit of a life update, whatever, you know. I'll do favorites first because I don't really have that many at all. So I'll do that, and then I'll give you guys like a little update on like what's been going on, why I haven't been posting at all. You know, I normally take like a long time to post, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, but like it's been a month. And that's just a long time. So I'm just going to share with you guys some of my favorites and then we'll get into the update. Okay, so the first 2 favorites that I have are face products. So, or like base layer products for your makeup. So the first one is a primer. And this is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. As you can see, I'm running... No, I'm not... I'm not halfway through it yet, so I guess I still have a good amount left. So I mentioned in previous videos that I really loved the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which is still an incredible primer, but I wanted to try this one just because this one is illuminating. It's like meant to be illuminating, I guess, and like it says instant complexion reflex. Wow. Instant complexion refresh. So I just figured, you know what, I kind of need an instant complexion refresh. So I got it. I really like the way it makes my skin look. It's very nice and hydrating and makes my skin look luminous, which is good. Very good. My next favorite is something that I've used in the past. Oh, my shorts. Do you guys ever have that moment where like your butt cheeks are sticking to your chair? It's so uncomfortable, but it's just like, what do you do about it? You know, wear pants? That might solve it, but... So I've used this product in the past and I kind of strayed away from it because when I first used it, I actually, my mom actually gave it to me, so it wasn't my correct shade, but I used it anyway because I was kind of, I didn't know much about makeup at the time, so I just wore it. So it wasn't a great experience just because it wasn't my correct shade. It didn't look right, so I was like, I don't really like it that much. But then I kind of went back to the store, went back to it, actually found my correct shade, and I really, really like it now. So it is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. There's so many reviews on this. If you want a full-on review, you can go check out some other videos. But this is a really good foundation in my opinion. There's a lot of mixed opinions on it. You know, some people really like it, some people don't. I guess it just depends on your skin and like what works for you, what doesn't. It's just really kind of up to you what you like. Me personally, I really, really like it, and I think it takes maybe a little bit to learn to like it because it's kind of something that you have to get used to, because at first I didn't like it either, but like once, ow, I just stabbed my pimple. I freaking hate when I do that. Yeah, so what I like about this foundation is that this foundation is really like, it's really luminous, but it's not to the point where I look like I'm soaking wet. Oh my gosh, you guys, my ear. It won't stop. It's really luminous, but it doesn't look too wet. Like, it doesn't look super dewy to where it looks like you're sweating, but it's a nice consistency. It's a nice not reflect, but a luminous glow that it gives off. Also, the coverage is really nice. It's very buildable. I really like this foundation. I especially like it when it's mixed in with like a tiny drop of the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Foundation, just because I like that pretty much mixed in with any foundation, just because that kind of adds more of a luminous glow, and kind of, if it's like a thicker foundation, that one kind of makes it a little more liquidy, so it's easier to work with, which I really like. So that's just a tip for you guys. If you have a foundation that's really thick and maybe a little too matte, you can just add like a drop or two of the Pro Glow foundation into it, and it usually will make it less thick and add a luminous glow to it, which is really nice. The next two things are face products as well. So the next thing is the e.l.f. Loose Translucent Powder. I'm not sure if I've talked about this yet. I don't know. But in the past I had used the RCMA Loose Face Powder, which I really, really, really love. It's a great powder. It works fantastic. The only issue with it is that it's only online and I'd have to pay shipping prices for it. And I can't do it. Like, I refuse to pay for shipping. It's just so annoying. I can't do it. Even though the product is not expensive, I don't want to pay for shipping. That's just, no. So I needed to find a new powder that was inexpensive and that wasn't like weird. So I tried this one out, and this one's actually really nice, and it's only $6, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Like, it's not the best powder I've ever used, but it's really good considering the price point, like $6. Come on, you can't get better than that. The next product is a highlighter, and it's a highlighter that I really didn't have high hopes for. I didn't have any sort of crazy expectations for it at all. It was gifted to me, so I just wanted to try it out. But when I first tried it, you guys, or when I tried it, I was so impressed. Like, it worked so good, and it's so cheap. The highlighter that I was super impressed with was the Makeup Revolution. It's a highlight and contour duo, actually. This is Renaissance Glow. And the packaging is actually pretty nice. It's pretty heavy, and it's got like this little like clasp thing. You open it up and, ew, dirty mirror. But you've got the contour on one side, and then you've got the highlight on the other side. The contour I haven't really tried out that much, just because it looks like it might be a little too dark for my skin tone. Oh, a lot too dark for my skin tone, so I haven't used that. But the highlight though, guys, I don't know if I can explain. This is such a nice highlight. Honestly, the quality is so good. It's not super glittery or powdery. It's really nice. It's really like creamy. It's super creamy and soft. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just like, it's really nice. So I would check it out if I were you, because I haven't heard a single person talk about it, and it's really good. So people need to talk about it because it needs some more love. And then I have two more things I want to talk about, and then I'm done with the favorites. So the next thing is something that is probably very expected. You've probably heard about a trillion bajillion times, especially in favorites videos. You've probably seen it used in millions of videos, but you know, let me just jump on that bandwagon really quick. If it's good, it's good. Like, I'm not gonna not include it just because it's been talked about so many times. Like, if it's a good product, I'm going to share that it's a good product, you know? So it is the infamous Jaclyn Hill times Morphe eyeshadow palette. When I got this as a gift, and I had high hopes for it just because there were so many incredible reviews. It was so many people's favorite palette, and now that I've gotten a chance to use it and play with it, I can definitely see why. This palette is just so universal. Like, there's so many different colors, like a color for everybody. So it's like you have so many different things that you can play with, so many eyeshadow looks. You can pretty much just only have this palette and be set, you know? So if you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a million different eyeshadow palettes and you only want to buy just one, this is a great one, honestly. You've got your warm tones, you got some cool tones, you got some color, mattes, satins, shimmers, you know, all kinds of stuff like that, some glitters. It's just such a beautiful palette. So like, this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it. I can't imagine that you haven't seen it, honestly. That would just kind of be odd. But you know, it's just such like a universally nice palette, and I feel like it would work. It works for everyone, and the eyeshadows are so creamy and blendable, and just, you know, really nice. They're just really nice. So it's like, I kind of stick towards more like this area and like this area and like a little bit of that. I haven't really gotten an opportunity to use the really pretty colorful ones or the really dark colors yet, but I will get to it. I will get to it. I would like to film more videos using this palette. My last video I used this palette. It was a really simple, like, pinkish look. So if you haven't seen it already, go check it out. Plug, 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 plug. Okay, there's a hair on me, and it's annoying me. Alright, guys, so if you've made it to this part of the video, that means you're in for a little life update, because a lot has happened, and I have not shared a single bit of it with you guys, just because, you know, I'm kind of a person that likes to keep my private life private, and I don't want to share all of my personal business with the internet just because it's not necessary, you know. But I will fill you guys in on a little bit of more like a broad broad idea of what's going on in my life. Not going to go into detail on anything really, just kind of give you guys a little update on what's going on. So basically, if you can't already tell, I moved to a different house. I really like this house. I really like my room. I will eventually do a room tour update, whatever, when I'm all done with it and everything. It's literally pretty much the same thing as my old room, just things are placed in different spots, and I have a few new things, and, you know, I have a different kind of closet. But I pretty much have all the same stuff and everything. So it won't be like a huge room tour. It'll kind of just be like a brief overview maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so that's that. That's what's been going on with that. So I've been so busy, you know, moving, packing, unpacking, just dealing with the whole transition of one house to another, living further, you know. So I've just been busy with that. Also, I am in a new relationship, so it's like I've been busy with that as well. You know, when you get a new relationship, you kind of have to put some time aside to spend with them, and, you know, I haven't had a lot of motivation, a lot of time to even film a video or come up with ideas on what to film, hence why I'm making the most boring, generic video on the planet, because I just don't have any inspiration. So when I get some inspiration, we'll see some better content, but for now, this is what you get. Also, a downer about this house, though. It's carpet, you guys. It's freaking carpet. My old house was wood floors, but this is carpet. I like carpet for the sake of like the coziness that it provides, but as far as when you have two dogs and one of them likes to just pee on literally everything and anything it possibly can, and he thinks that your room in particular is the toilet, it can be kind of annoying, you know, soaking up pee every 20 seconds and scrubbing your floor. Like, it's just so irritating, especially when it's not even your dog. Like, what? If you hate carpet, I'm with you. It's the worst, but it's also nice. You know, it's just, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. What else, guys? What else is new? You know, just dealing with, you know, life. I've got a lot of personal things going on that I've been having to deal with. A lot of stress. You know, life is just a bundle of joy. No, some advice I can give you about life is that it's so unpredictable. Like, you think you know what's gonna happen, but you really don't. So if you think that you have your whole life mapped out and planned out, I know this probably isn't new news to you, but if it is, I promise you, your plans are going to change. Like, they are going to change. They're not gonna work out the way you want them to. You know, sometimes things happen that you just really don't expect, and in my case, it's something that I can't personally deal with right now, so it's like I'm having to deal with this ongoing stress, and it's really hard, but you just have to remember that, like, it won't last forever. You know, this is just an in-the-moment type of thing, and it's something that you got to work through, and eventually it will be over with, it will be done. You know, you might have to deal with some repercussions, some effects of it, but it's not gonna be in your life it's not gonna be something that you have to deal with forever. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just babbling at this point because I just want to talk, to be honest. And also, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm kind of just like stuck in one place. You know, have you ever felt like that? Like, felt like your life just really hasn't advanced. You've kind of just been sitting in the same place for a while, and you don't know what to do in order to like move forward, you know what I mean? I feel like I've kind of been stuck doing the same thing, you know, with my life, and I would like a change, some refresh, some, you know, I would like to move forward, but it's like I don't know where to start. And so it sucks, you guys. It sucks, but it's like I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's gonna end this video. That's my life update. Don't have much to tell you guys, to be honest, but it's just like, I just felt like talking, you know? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. You probably didn't, but you know, if you just want to be nice to me for a second, that would be cool. Thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on those post notifications, guys, because I don't post very often, so when I do, you want to know. You want to know about it. Ew, why was my finger like this? Weird. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You probably didn't because it wasn't that interesting. I promise you guys I will start coming up with better content. I just need to get my life on track before I can start, you know, focusing on other things. I gotta figure some other things out. But this is it. This is what I have for you today. I'm proud of myself for filming in the first place, but you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm tired and I want to take my makeup off. So I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that will be. Adios.